Hey there, Virgo, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot. This is going to be a reading for June 11th through the 23rd, and we're going to look at past, present, and near future energies. Also, Virgo, please remember that if you'd like to book a personal reading, all the information about how to do that is below in the description box. Oh, Virgo. What is up with all the energies this week? It's like, I want this, I'm fighting it. Okay. Okay. Look, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this is your reading. This is your energy. If this is not, you would know, is all I'm saying. So if this reading doesn't resonate with you, it's either not meant for you or this could be your person's energy. You would definitely know. Somebody wants a brand new beginning in love here. Somebody wants to start over here. Okay? I'm going to say you because this is your reading. Main energy for your reading, the Page of Cups. Your heart is open here. There's definitely a connection that you have. Your heart is open to this person, and I feel like you're trying to fix things, mend things. And the reason I say that is because I see beautiful energy, but in the middle I see conflict. And so I feel like there's some history between the two of you, some unresolved issues which are going to get resolved or should get resolved, at least energetically, this week, for this next 2 weeks. Oh my goodness, please don't let me have this much confusion as I'm doing this reading. Your energies are already confusing me. So, in the recent past, you get the 8 of Wands, 7 of Wands, and the Chariot. You definitely have a desire for things to move, things to happen. You're showing me, let's go, happen, movement, momentum, da-da-da. And then in the middle, resistance. And so what I do feel is like you want to communicate, you want to move things in a specific direction. And as I was shuffling, I kept getting the Knight of Swords falling out of the deck, which is, again, all about taking action. But in the recent past, you're resisting it. It's almost like spirit and even your own desires coming in and pushing you and being like, Virgo, go, go, go. And you're kind of like digging in your heels a little bit. So we'll see what that's about. In the current situation, you get the 10 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, the Queen of Wands. It's difficult for you. This person, you're looking at them like the person that you want to be with, right? You're very attracted to them. They're very confident. They're very independent. This is somebody that you want, though. But it's hard for you, and that's what's causing this conflict. That's what's causing this resistance. It's like an uphill battle with this person. You look at them, and they're on their little, like, pedestal, right? Like, they're sitting there, and you look at them, and you're like, oh my gosh, I just want you. I just want to come in and grab you and be with you. But there's so many difficulties. It's so hard. And we'll see what the 10 of Wands is about when we clarify. And that's what's causing this conflict for you, where you want to move in their direction. You want to make things happen, but it's like not, it's hard for you to decide. In the near future, you get the 9 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the Lovers. Again, this person, you feel like they're like the lovers. I mean, come on. Do I really need to explain? They bring you emotional stability. They bring you emotional fulfillment. They make you happy. You feel like your soul and their soul are just in love. But you're showing up under the Page of Pentacles energy, which means you're not showing very much. You're like, you feel all these things and you're given this much, if anything, right? You may not even be communicating with them. You may be choosing to keep this all to yourself. You're not given a much. So let's see. Let's take a look at the Page of Cups, which is the main energy for your reading. Page of Cups is clarified by the 8 of Wands, which you get, the Lovers, which you get in the near future, and the Page of Wands. You definitely want to communicate here. I do feel like you have the desire to communicate. You want to open up to this person because you view them as your person. You view them as your soulmate. Like the Lovers, I mean, it's literally just like a very, very powerful connection. And I do see you kind of like not realizing it, but opening up to it. It's almost like this energy has been like in the background and you're just kind of finally coming to terms with it or allowing yourself to come to terms with it. So yeah, let's take a look. I want to see what the 8 of Wands is in the recent past for you. Oh, interesting. All of my cards are in the upright. All of them are in the upright. And of course, the 7 of Swords is the one that comes out reverse. I like that, actually. So, for the 8 of Wands, you get the Page of Pentacles, which you get again in the near future, 7 of Swords reversed, and the 6 of Cups. You're going to communicate with this person. I'm going to turn this upright just for the sake of visualizing it. But you're going to communicate with this person. You have a desire or had a desire in the recent past to open up to them, to communicate. And I feel like at some point you may have walked away from them or kind of just been like, you know what, forget it. This is too frustrating. This is too difficult for me to deal with. I'm just going to leave this behind. That's changed. That energy has now shifted and you're not at that position anymore. You're basically telling me, I don't want to give up on this. I don't want to walk away from this. And I do feel like you are communicating, or this is in your recent past. So you wanted to communicate. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But if you did, it was very basic. It was very much like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Right? Not anything emotional, not anything, I miss you, I'm thinking about you. None of that, right? Very like tiny, tiny bits of like messages is all I'm getting. Again, how are you? How you doing? You know, hey, can I get my jacket back? Something like that. Let's take a look at the Seven of Wands in your recent past. Seven of Wands is clarified by the Three of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the Strength. It's difficult for you. It's very, very hard for you to even be in an energy with this person because you do have love for them. You know that they love you. You have love for them too. So it's like the energies go both ways. You know that the feelings are there for the both of you, but you're showing me I'm keeping my guard up. I'm only allowing this person to view me as a friend, right? I'm their friend. They're my friend. We can be cordial. We can be friendly. Anything beyond that is not anything I can deal with, at least in the recent past, because you were very guarded. You were very defensive. You really did put an energy of I need to protect myself because I feel like this person at some point hurt you. That's why I said, I can see that some shit went down between the two of you. You're not showing me exactly what, but you're showing me friends is all I can be right now. I can't give you more than that. Do I have the feelings? Yes. Do I know you have the feelings? Yes. Anything beyond that is too much for me, at least in the recent past. Let's take a look at the Chariot in your recent past. Chariot is clarified by the Four of Cups, Temperance, Five of Wands. You get the Five of Wands again in the current situation. You're trying to move past this unhappy energy. You're trying to resolve this energy of the conflict that you have within you, but also between you and this person. There's a lack of balance between you and this person when you guys interact, and that makes you very, very unhappy. I feel like you really don't like the fact that you and this person can't see eye to eye because obviously like you guys have a lot of emotions for each other. You're trying to move past that, or at least you tried to move past that. It wasn't time yet though. You needed a little bit more time to be able to fully get through this. And I do feel like, again, y'all can't see eye to eye on something. It's like the love is there, but it's like two like magnets. It's like you guys come close, 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 and then you just kind of like repel each other. Y'all can't seem to figure out a way to fit together in a harmonious and balanced way, at least in the recent past. Let's take a look at your current situation. I want to see what the Ten of Wands is for you in the current situation. Ten of Wands is clarified by the Moon, the Nine of Cups, which you get in the same row in the near future, the Five of Pentacles. It's hard for you, man. It's hard for you because you want this, right? This connection, this relationship, it's like kind of like not a dream, but it's more so like it's kind of like you getting what you want. It's like, I want this, and it's like a wish come true for me type of thing. But it's difficult for you to get to that point because there's a lot of fears that you carry deep down about being abandoned, about this person rejecting you, right? And it could be that you walked away. It could be that they walked away. You're perceiving this as they could leave me again. They could abandon me again. This connection could not work out again. But again, I don't feel like you're actually even admitting this to yourself, which is why you're showing me it's hard. You're experiencing the conflict. You're experiencing this inner turmoil within you, but I don't feel like you even fully understand why. And that's because deep down, you're carrying this fear of abandonment. You're carrying this fear of things not actually working out the way you want them to. And you're afraid of losing this again. And you're afraid that this is something that's not going to be in your life. And so you're kind of just like, on the one hand, I want this, but on the other hand, it's difficult. Why is it so difficult? I'm sure the other person contributes too, but it's difficult for you because you're also carrying this fear deep down and possibly even a belief that it's not going to work out or that they're going to leave again. Let's take a look at the Five of Wands in the current situation. Five of Wands is clarified by the Hanged Man, the Three of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. The conflict you're experiencing, remember how I said you got it in the recent past and you want to heal this conflict? In the current situation, you're still kind of stuck in it. You're stuck in it because, again, the fear of possible pain is what's preventing you from taking action here. You're not moving towards this person. You're not moving away from this person. Your emotions aren't changing, but the fear is also not going anywhere. You're afraid of experiencing heartbreak. You're afraid of this person rejecting you. And so you're kind of just like, it feels safer for me to just be on my own, just focus on me. Again, it doesn't take the feelings away. It doesn't take the desire to be with this person away. But the fear of rejection, the fear of pain is what's actually keeping you stuck. And you're just kind of marinating in it. It's like nothing's moving, nothing's changing, but you're showing me I'm just going to do me. And that's fine, because sometimes we really do need time, to just focus on ourselves in order to recognize what's going on underneath and decide what makes sense for us to do. Yeah, and you get the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody who is also very practical and logical and has a plan. And so it's letting me know that you're kind of just like, I'm going to focus on me until I get to a point where I can figure out logically and practically what makes sense for me to do. Let's take a look at the Queen of Wands for you in the current situation. The Queen of Wands is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Tower, the Queen of Swords. Same thing, same thing. You are attracted to this person, you are very drawn to them, but you're also, like, you're not letting go of this person, but you're also not doing anything because the fear is too much. The fear is almost paralyzing you. So much so to the point where I feel like it's easier for you to just disconnect from how you feel. But again, you're showing me I'm still holding on to this person, right? It's not like you're just like, okay, I'm letting you go and I'm going to focus on myself. No, it's like the energy that I'm getting is you're holding on to them with one hand, and then the other hand, you're doing everything else, right? Focusing on yourself, work, yada, yada, yada. But you're not letting go of this person. You're not letting them go. It's like you're holding on to them. You're like, you're not going anywhere. I haven't decided what I want to do with you yet, but you're not going anywhere. And then you're just, working on everything else. But I feel like in the background, because you're so scared of it not working out, you're almost entering this energy of like shutting down emotionally because you just want to be practical about it. You just want to be logical about it. And again, I don't feel like that's possible because you have a lot of emotions here. And so even though you may be very good at shutting off your emotions, they're still there. Let's take a look at the near future. I want to see what the Nine of Cups is for you in the near future. Nine of Cups is clarified by the Empress, the Ten of Wands, which you get in the same row in the current situation, and the Two of Wands. Just thinking about this person, right? If I were to be like Virgo, let's take away the fear, let's take away the insecurities. When you look at this person, you look at them as my person. That's my person. That's the only person I want to be with. That's my goddess, my Empress, right? They bring you that emotional stability. They bring you that emotional fulfillment. But because it's so hard, because it's been so hard, because it's so difficult and there's all this fear and, all the things that happened between the two of you, you're just waiting. Again, you're literally just sitting there in an energy of, I want this. I'm not letting you go. I don't know what I want to do with you yet. I'm holding on to you. I'm holding on to my feelings, not letting this go. But I still don't know what I want to do, so I'm just not going to do anything. I'm just going to take more time. Let's take a look at the Page of Pentacles in the near future. Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Swords. I do feel, like I said, you're going to take a little bit of action. I feel like in the near future, you're going to kind of move towards this person, communicate with them, but very superficially, right? Like I said, you get the Page of Pentacles in the recent past, you get it again in the near future. Hey, what's up? Hey, do you still have my hoodie? Hey, how's your mom doing? Something basic like that, because you're trying to work with this person. You're trying to build something. But you are stressing out about this because you're showing me here, there's a lot of ways that this could go wrong. There's a lot of ways that this could hurt me. There's a lot of ways that this could not work out. And you're stressing out. You're stressing out about the possibility of it not working out, about you putting yourself out there, about how they're going to respond. There's a little bit of stress here in the near future for you. Let's take a look at the Lovers in the near future. Oh, okay, I'll take the ones that flipped over. That's way too many. That's way too many. Give me one more. Yeah. Look, Virgo, I'm going to be honest with you, man. You want a brand new beginning, but you're scared. You want to start over with this person, but you don't know if it's going to work out. You don't trust them, but you also don't trust the feelings that you have. You're kind of all over the place because deep down you're manifesting this, right? You're manifesting this connection. You view this person as your person, as like you get the Lovers, you get the Empress, like you view them as your person on a soul level, not just like, oh, they're so hot, they're so cute. This is like my person as far as I'm concerned, this lifetime and the rest of the lifetimes. But there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of fear here, which is making it difficult for you to move past that and move into the energy of taking action instead of just sitting here. So all you're really doing throughout this whole reading, holding on to this person, not letting them go, right? You're not moving from them. You're not moving towards them. You're not moving away from them. You're holding on to them. You're holding on to your feelings. You have them. On the other hand, you don't know what to do, so you're just kind of not doing anything. You're focusing on your life, focusing on yourself, thinking about them, da-da-da. But you're not making a decision. You're not making a decision to walk away from this. You're not making a decision to actually pursue this and act based on how you feel. So you're just kind of like in a status quo. Nothing's happening. Let's see what the universe wants you to keep in mind this week. For this reading, I'm sorry. I like that. Remember how I said you're not making a decision? That's going to change. This energy of a confusion is going to change into you just being like, okay, I want this back. I want this back. I want this person back. Because right now you're still confused. It's not time yet, but I feel like moving forward in future readings, this energy of confusion, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do, is going to change into, I'm going to listen to my feelings, I'm going to pursue them, and I'm going to try to get this back. So Virgo, that's what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here on the next one.